This is how you fix Forza Motorsport, or at least these are my ideas on how to fix Forza Motorsport. Let me know in the comments if you disagree or agree. I am fed up with seeing this incredible Cadillac hypercar that I love watching and listening to in real life in Forza. I know you can change it. I'm pretty sure that 90% of people don't do that, like I haven't done. So they just need to go and have a randomly changing selection of cars in Forza in different locations to show off the game, because I'm just fed up with this and I'm not someone who's going to manually change it. Gran Turismo Sport just used to give me loads of stuff. I think previous Forza games as well. So that needs to change. Also, this menu system, I just don't like it. Is that enough? Can I say that? I just don't really like it. It just seems so mobile-esque. I want a proper menu system that is attractive and makes me want to click on stuff. I also really don't like the way certain things are positioned here. Like, why is driver like so high up in the menu when all you can do is change your body and your suit? And yet if I want to go into certain types of racing, I have to go all the way through here. Like, featured multiplayer and career should just be here. I think they should just be options that I can get in and do it. Maybe even a button to drop me into the next featured multiplayer spec race or something. That would be amazing. The media tab just doesn't work because replays don't work, the photos don't work. So this is absolutely useless. So I feel like they should actually disable it, at least for me. I mean, is it just me where the replays don't work? Like, they don't save, and when you can open one of your own replays, the game doesn't progress. So I feel like it should be grayed out. It's sort of it's misleading that exists there. The store is a bit of a slap in the face for a lot of people at the moment. You can see I own all this stuff anyway because I got the VIP pack that I paid for all my own money, by the way. I'm in this for everyone else. I wasn't one of the YouTubers that got this for free, like most of the YouTubers probably playing Forza. So I really want to see this game get fixed. The cars... This is so boring. This is so boring. I want to see buy cars, and I want to see a carousel of cars that are available to buy. My cars... Again, I want to see my cars that I've got. I want to enjoy them. So how can we do this? I'm going to place this in the car bay. So put it in the primary car bay. I have to go back and not accept it, which is pretty weird. Return to my cars. There's all sorts of stuff in there that most people are not going to go into, I think. Now we got in the car bay. But how do I change my car bay? I don't just want to have this space. I want to have other spaces. It's become even more boring. I've ruined the game even further. What's new? I feel like this should be something that cycles through just automatically. Sometimes it takes me here automatically and I don't want to be here, like into this page. I feel like it should just be on the top of the page cycling through, if that makes sense, so people know about Logitech McLaren G challenge. I've got some messages that I've never read. I've got some chat and that's feedback that I've never given through this game. Then we go into race. So we've got race, right? Racing. We got the career. I don't like this. It's not separate enough. Forza actually has, behind the scenes, a really interesting sort of way of doing single player and multiplayer and bringing it all together through these tours and the Builders Cup and stuff like that, and working your way through. So we've got the featured ones. You work all your way through, and then you get a really nice car at the end. I like that. I really like that. This is the Challengers Tour. You can see I haven't done it. It's got some amazing posters. Why is this so hidden away? Like, there's people watching probably. You didn't even see this because you're going straight into multiplayer. So that needs to be, again, cycling through and showing me. They've got these. They really focus on just not showing you anything. Featured multiplayer again. We got 3 different elements of featured multiplayer. Once you get over the intro, we've got spec, we got open, and we really have, I'd say, the spotlight. I think the spotlight is different to open. I think the spotlight should be really like, hey, here's the spotlight at the moment. Let's, get your car. Let's tune it up. It's also not easy to see tunes. I'd love if that showed up. Like, okay, here's some tunes. You can just one click apply them to your car from the home page and feel like, okay, I've got a competitive car. Or, one click, let's get that car on track and get the car points up and car levels up. But it's just all hidden away. Spec events should just be easy as possible to get into, in my opinion, and they're not there. So, and I want to add at this point, by the way, the way that featured multiplayer actually works. I've just jumped into a featured multiplayer race. It's 10 o'clock on a Sunday. This is really my only time to race. Like, I'm working tomorrow, this is my time to race, and the way it's scheduling the lobbies is just not right. You can see right in front of us right now is putting people into these lobbies that there's still 7 minutes to go before the race. It does not know these are going to be the correct lobbies. I mean, even just by going by the driver levels, which I know can be gained because of the whole, you know, the car could drive itself and get levels, but we just know that this is not going to be a balanced lobby. And I've come in here, there were 3 people when I joined. It's now filling people up, 11 drivers in. Hopefully it's going to fill up to the max. But the fact it's doing it before the end of the practice period just means it's not going to be a balanced lobby. And I think they fundamentally change it, where at the end of practice, they know who all the drivers are. So because there's no contact in practice and qualifying, do practice and qualifying as it is. At the end of the practice, take all of the fastest lap times and then do your race lobbies in that order. We don't need to be in the same race lobbies we're practicing. Doesn't matter. Sometimes we'll see people. Maybe you can give it a shot in practice, give it a good guess. But the race lobbies should cascade down from, you know, when you know the fastest drivers, not from the fastest lap time, but from their driver ranking. Should driver rank down, then you have your lobbies, and then you order the lobbies qualifying by the qualifying times. Hope that makes sense. And one more thing for online racing. This is a spec series race. VW Golf GTI spec series. I thought it was going to be incredible. I'm going to come here for a spec series race. Everyone in the same car. It's going to be beautiful chaos, but fair. But look, you can tune your car. I don't know what the tyre pressure should be. I've just turned up here on a Sunday night. Why are the tyre pressures available? I don't know. And I haven't got any car points for this car because I've just bought it because it's a spec series race. So I just don't even know what to do. These are all locked. And then we've got rivals. Rivals are sort of hidden away. I think it doesn't really explain what it is. I think rivals should be really celebrated. We've got all these time attacks. It should be a separate menu. I don't understand why. Again, you've got at the homepage level, you've got driver, has this whole section here. And then racing. You hide all this stuff behind it. Private multiplayer as well. I'm not even sure private multiplayer works that well at the moment from what I've seen. We've done what's new, racing, cars. And again, there's issues with cars at the moment in terms of liveries not applying and very limited areas to actually apply liveries onto. Drivers I talked about, media store. Settings is the only one that I wouldn't change. And then we've got exit to desktop. So this whole system for me needs a graphical overhaul. I think they've committed this. I think they need to sort of refresh the game anyway to show that they're doing something different. Let me know in the comments if you would do anything different about this, the way the interface of the game works. But these are my very sort of heated rush thoughts. I've got more thoughts in the videos here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.